Hi. Some of my funnest memories of being a mom are like when I had to take all 5 kids to the grocery store. There wasn't a lot of room for groceries. That cart was full. And I was living in just south of Atlanta, Georgia, and the people there are so sweet. And they just had to say, "Oh, your cart is so full," and "Are all them yours?" And all these sweet little comments from people that were just lovely and mostly kind. and and so I was like, I really am going to prep my kids well for going in the grocery store. I had worked at Walmart for 2 weeks. Long story for another day. But I knew that the front aisles were called the impulse section. So I was talking to the kids in the car before we went in, and I said, "Oh, you want to know what I learned in my training? I learned that the front aisles are impulse sections. So they are trying to get us to buy things last minute that aren't on our list. Do you think we can get through the grocery store without being impulsive?" It was a good conversation. And then you know what I told them just to try? I said, "I bet you guys can get some compliments for being good, being on your best behavior. And you know what? If you guys get 3 compliments while we're in the store, I'm gonna stop by and get like mini ice cream cones. We had this little spot on the way home, and I'm just gonna be so happy." And then I told them one other thing that's so helpful. I tell them what we need to get and how much money we have to get those items. And that it's going to take some careful planning on my part to get the right amount so that I can pay the right amount of money that I have when I get to the till. And so I said, "So today, if you see something cool that you wish you could have or you want to look at, instead of saying, 'Mom, can we get this?' Can you just say, 'Hey, Mom, look at this. Isn't this cute?'" And they were like, "Sure, yeah, on board." So they were so good. So in we went to the store, and sure enough, we heard a compliment on one aisle. And then I remember my daughter saying to me, "Oh, Mom, this is lovely. Isn't this great?" And I thought, good job. She's doing it, not asking for things, just showing me cool things in the store because I love that. And that's part of the fun of going to the store. And then we went down another aisle, and there are these anyway, and one of them drops a can of beans or something and it starts rolling. One of my sons dives dives for it, like runs as fast as he can down the aisle, picks it up and hands it to him. And the guy goes, "You're a cool little dude." And Joey just goes, "Oh my gosh, Mom, does that count as a compliment?" I was like, "Yes, you got one. Good job." And so we went through, and then we got to the front of the store. Now, I know I kind of maybe insulted Walmart, but here's something to their credit. When I got to the front of the store, my son Jack said to me, "Mom, I know it's impulse, but look, we need this kind of battery for the fire alarm." And I was like, "Oh, it's true." So maybe it's not just impulsive. Maybe it's also a little bit of a helpful section in case you forgot something like that. So that's my series of tips for grocery store bliss. And I hope you found a little hint or two in that to help you have better behaved children at the grocery store. Ask them to be well behaved and teach them skills to level up to that expectation. Add in a dose of love, and you'll have a happy parenting memory.